This is a real unique situation. This was the team that drafted me when I came out of college. So to get back to this environment, this basketball culture, this playing and coaching in this arena, I mean, from a basketball perspective, it just doesn't get any better than that.
Knicks need a three. Calderon has it. Calderon bringing it up. Fires up. Gallo puts up a three. Off the mark. And the Knicks fall short. What a great look they had. And Gallo can't believe it. You could not ask for a better look.
It felt good. Good look. Jose made a great pass, and I think that, I hit that shot. We go in overtime, and we might be able to salvage a win. But it's definitely a tough loss right there.
This is going to be a long break for us in between games, and then we come back and play 3 games in 4 nights. I've got to do my part, and I've got to do a better part of helping them stay organized and execute better. So I've got challenges in front of me too, not only the players, but it was fun to be out there. I enjoyed it. We've had a couple of good days of practice, so they've had a chance to get out on the court and play some against each other and work against each other and get that body contact going, get a sweat out there. So the guys I believe, are feeling really good right now.
With the trade deadline having come and gone, the New York Knicks can now focus on the task at hand, which is to come together and accomplish their goal of reaching the playoffs.
That's our only goal. Our effort, our energy, our intensity and focus have to go way up.
Knicks and Nets split their first 2 meetings with each team winning on their home floor. Anthony underneath for the Lopez slam.
How sweet it is. Melo continues to lead the team in ditching over 4 games.
Tony Fry. You see Carmelo hit the 3. And a deep one for Anthony.
Final seconds. Here comes Anthony. It's good at the buzzer. What a first quarter for Carmelo Anthony. He goes 5 of 6, 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists.
I thought Melo had a great first quarter. He came out great, aggressive. Our defense was somewhat there in the first quarter, so the balance of us just making shots and having some sort of effort and energy on that end of the court produced a good first quarter.
Our guys just came out with a lot of energy and enthusiasm. They were able to make some shots, but obviously we weren't able to sustain that.
Lopez, another? Sure. 11 straight for Brook Lopez. Lopez putting it on the floor, the spin, the motor, and the finish. Nifty and unexpected. So nimble. Sloan with the steal. 4-on-1, they could run the flying V. Sloan gets it back and puts it home. Timeout, New York. The Nets have built their largest lead of the game.
They ramped up their pressure, and we didn't execute, and we couldn't handle their pressure, and we turned the ball over, and they scored a lot.
Ooh, Johnson gets away with the shove. Lopez to the rim. Oh, authority with the righty finish. Larkin finds Lopez, regathers. Nice cup pass to Young for the Mammoth Hammer.
The Nets are going to win for the 3rd time in their last 5 games. Knicks will drop their 7th straight, 11th in the last 12. And now it is on to Minnesota. From Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota, it's the 2nd meeting of the season between the Knicks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Knicks take the floor here in Minneapolis, looking to get back on the winning track.
I'm a competitive individual. You know, I'm not going to run away from a challenge. I'm going to embrace a challenge and try and do the best job that I can. And that's what I tried to do here, and that's what I'm going to do with New York. I'm not going to look at the record and say, woe is me, and I'm not going to send that message to the players either. I'm going to continue to challenge them that they've got to continue to grow and get better. They can't stay stagnant.
Both the Knicks and the Timberwolves coming off road losses last night. Knicks in Brooklyn, Timberwolves in Memphis. Here's Lopez, back out for Porzingis. 7 on the shot clock. Lopez up and over 10. Knicks lead 6-0. Here's Lopez up with the left hand, his 3rd field goal.
Yeah, Lopez posted and toasting.
We've been encouraging him all year to let his offensive game grow. We need him.
We was throwing it to him. He was scoring it, offensive rebounds, putbacks. Man, he was a difference maker for us tonight.
Melo to mismatch with James.
Puts it up and hits. 16 for Carmelo Anthony.
New York now back on top by 14, make it 17.
It looked like Carmelo was very comfortable offensively out there on the floor. It looked like he was comfortable controlling our offense.
Here's that man again with that footwork. It's just, I mean.
And there it is, 22,000 points now in his NBA career.
Melo is torching Minnesota with 24 now.
So the Knicks will end their 7-game losing streak and look ahead to a game at the Garden against the Toronto Raptors on Monday night.
For us to kind of just break that and get a W, that feels good.
Wins are always a positive thing. And players and coaches and the whole front office gets a goodwill from good feelings rather from wins. But we got to look at the process, and it's a long process. We want our players learning, we want them developing, and we want them developing cohesion as a team.